Okay, you guys, I'm coming back. We're going to do one final message, okay? All right, we're going to talk about these two words, okay? Two words that we hear quite often, okay? Especially if you're listening to tarot, okay? If you're somebody that watch tarot readings, you'll hear these words kind of often, okay? But the first word we're going to talk about is illusions. Illusion. Okay. Now the card says, don't judge a book by its cover. Okay. Because when you look at the definition, it is a thing that is or is likely to be wrongly, okay, perceived or interpreted by the senses. Okay. By the senses. Okay, when we think about our senses, and when it comes to illusion, those senses going to be mostly those upper senses that we use. Okay, when it comes to the mind, okay, the brain, I will put it like that. When it comes to the brain, because everything going to start right here. Okay, so how we either gonna wrongly, we're not doing it, we're not perceiving it in the right way, okay, or how it's perceived, or is likely to be wrong, okay, all right. And then it says a deceptive appearance, deceptive. So if something is, and we always, that's another word, I could, being deceived, being wrong, or seeing something wrong, you're being lied to, okay. All right. We're talking about illusion. Okay. And then now I want to look at this, because if I don't see this one particular word, it's something behind to cause illusion. If I don't see this one particular word come up. Okay. If I don't see this one particular word come up, I know it's something behind this massive word here. Okay. Okay. All right. Now let's look at some of the similar, the opposites. Okay. The similar. All right. I don't see that one particular word right there. Okay. I'm going to go on down a little further. I don't see that particular word right there with the similar. Now let's go to the opposite. I don't see that word there. Okay. All right. Here go 48 synonyms and antonyms. If I don't see this particular word, I know it's something was a behind illusions for a very long time. I'm going to tell you the word I'm looking for, but I want to see first, okay? Yep, that's the one I'm looking for. Seems like somebody will know where I'm going with this. I heard them. I heard them. Somebody else hit me. Okay? I don't see that word nowhere. It's not in the synonyms. I know that. It's not in the synonyms. I know that. Let's go to the antonyms. All right. Let's see if we see that word there. I don't even see the word there. Okay. All right. Now, we talked about illusions, right? And I said if I don't see this one particular word, I know something been behind this the whole time. So the next word is intuition. All right. Intuition. That's the next word, okay? Now let's look at intuition, you guys. Let's look at intuition. Let's go down now. Intuition. Okay. It is the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. Okay? And it says here on this card, and I use the word key point. Key point. Key point. All right. I utilize key point versus me going, because at first I was going to go to the tarot deck and I was going to pull out the cards that can line in with illusions. I mean, line in with intuition. I'm sorry. That lines in with it. But then Spirit said, no, I want you to pick up that same deck that you got the illusion from and use something out of that deck. The word intuition wasn't there. But the word key point, it stood out to me. Okay? Key point. All right? Now, we always heard the saying, it says, follow your first mind, right? Now, but a lot of times we juggle with that. We do a Two of Pentacles with that. We juggle with it. Have a second guessing ourselves, doubting ourselves. But now I see why we juggle ourselves. I see why now. I know why. I know why our thoughts are not always clear now. Because, see, I said if I don't see this one particular word, I know it's something behind this. Something been behind this for a long time. Okay. All right. Now, it says here, let's go to the similars. Okay, I see what I see. But right at the first one where it says similar, I want to call out these little few words. And I want y'all to tell me what word stands out to you guys. And this is the first section, right under the noun. It could be a person, place, or thing. Okay, intuition. They trying to compare that with a person, place, or thing. Okay, but when you go over to what we just said, it didn't compare too much like that, did it? Let's see. I accidentally closed it, but give me a second. Let's go back and see. Let's go back over here to these illusions. Let's go back to illusions real quick. Give me a second. It says a thing. That's the noun. Now, that's a noun. We already know a noun is what? A person, place, or thing, right? But when it comes to your intuition, it starts out with, when we come to illusion, illusions. We're on illusions because that's what I wanted to look at. Illusions. Because we already said they side up key point, what we're using for intuition, as it went into the definition. But I had to look at the word noun. So we know a noun is a person, place, or thing, right? But it starts out with illusion with what? A thing. A thing that. So that didn't catch my attention. Now I know for certain. I got two confirmation. I got one confirmation. I put it like that to what I was saying. Something had to been behind this. And it starts out with the definition as being a thing. Now let's go to the one word I didn't see at all when it came to the word illusions. I didn't see that word nowhere. But when I got right to the first one that says similar, when it comes to our intuition or the key point, no, we on the other one, Spirit. We back at intuition. It says instinct, sixth sense, divination, clairvoyance, second sight. Why would it utilize something so natural to make it sound like it's something so bad? But just by saying illusion was a thing that could be wrongly perceived, okay, however it went. But it's something like that because that's what it's been, wrongly. You seeing something unclear, or you seeing, or you're getting into agreement with something that you really not fully understanding. It is so many ways illusions can be projected, but we know it's something behind this already. But for something so natural, why would you have divination there when you don't have divination for this? Make it make sense. That word didn't come up nowhere. When I was looking for divination. I didn't see it under illusions. And we know that dark arts, depending on how you do it, because I don't want to like too much talking about it, but I call it for what it is and leave it there. Because I don't know about it, but I know certain things that could be done with it. And illusion is one of them. Still divination. But you want to say something natural that coming from your brain. That's divination. Because it coming from your brain. Versus what y'all do with the magic. To cause illusions. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about. Now we're going to go to this deck. We want to get whatever clarifier you want us to see here, Spirit, coming from this deck right here. All praises. Let's get a feel first. Because we started out with illusion. It says, don't judge a book by its cover. Okay? All right? And I think that's a good thing. Don't judge anything really by what it looked like, what it appeared like, what it'll sound like. Okay, when you know yourself, you'll know certain things you wouldn't come in agreement with. You know certain things you wouldn't do. You know certain ways you wouldn't act. You know in certain ways you wouldn't think. To the point where you can't get tripped up so easily. Window of dreams. Window of dreams. And it says, discover the mystery that lurks in your dreams. Okay? Discover the mysteries that lurks in your dreams. Okay? You can have illusions probably even projected in your dreams. Even if it have to be done through some type of sex magic or something. Or it could be something to the point where a dream could be something to make you come into agreement or something. With something while you sleep. Do you hear me? But you didn't see that word divination nowhere in nothing. But you saw it on the other side. Okay, let's go one shuffle. Let's see anything else gonna come out with illusion. We got the unknown monument. Okay, the unknown monument. Okay. It says, in honor of your bravery and resilience. The unknown monument. And finally, you got timeline. Timeline. The intertwining of past, present, and future. Something about the timeline coming with the past, present, and future. And out of all the cards, this timeline came in a reverse, so it tells me what? It's a shifting in the air. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. It's a shifting in the air. The untwining from the past to the present to the future. When it comes to illusions. All praises to the Most High. Let's talk about key point. Key point, we got that down there for that, what? Intuition. Believing in yourself, believing yourself, knowing what you agree with, knowing how you do things, knowing something when it comes to you, believing and trusting it. It says graph the key point to the problem. And like I said, they always say follow your first mind. But a lot of us end up doing that Two of Pentacles. We juggle with ourselves. We juggle with our idea. We juggle with our thoughts. We juggle with our feelings. We juggle with. Okay. I've been there. But now I got to the point, I just sit and think about things before I react to a lot of things, okay? I like to. Look at that. It says eye of darkness. Eye of darkness. It says stand alert in the darkness of the night to discover the hidden truth. Stand alert in the darkness. Stand alert. Following your intuition, knowing things should be certain kind of ways or whatever. And then we got herbal medicine. It says healing, prophecy, transfiguration. Okay? Healing. Helping people open their eyes so they can see. Making them see things in another way. Oh, I can talk about that smoke or whatever, but it says herbal medicine. And we talked about that earlier, right? Okay. It says the key of the heart. That's two keys. Two times we don't heard key, right? It says three. Card itself is called what? Key point. And then it says grasp the key to the problem. And then it says the key of the heart. It says unchain your mind. What did I just say? Untwining. And it says what? It says intertwining. We saying untwining. Unchain your mind and find freedom. Unchain your mind when it comes to these illusions. Unchain your mind. And go to that key point, your intuition. Trust yourself. And then we see if anything else in this deck, and we're going to talk about this. You got the storm boat. Because, see, that's two different energies now colliding. When your eyes come open, there go the force, there go the fight, there go that storm boat. But it's a spiritual thing. It's not an earthly thing. It's a spiritual thing. Because these are two energies, two spirits now colliding. Illusion with intuition. And it says here, perseverance and courage to keep selling, even in the midst of crisis. Even in the midst of crisis. Because see, it's a spiritual thing. Can't worry about how it play out on the earth, because right now you know it's a spiritual thing. It's spirit now. And we in there, pausing it right there. Now let's go to the reading. All praises to the Most High. Let's go to the reading real quick. And we're going to close this out. So I hope I help somebody with some understanding. Kind of help somebody look at some things a little different about whatever it may be. Okay? Oh, we ain't even going. We're going to go here. And we're going to see what else needs to be done here, Spirit. That's how we're going to close this with this deck. We ain't even using no tarot on there. We're going to continue to stay here with the oracle. Okay? We're going to stay with the oracle. And we're going to go to this meditation deck and really let Spirit have his way. We're going to go to this mediumship deck and allow Spirit to really have his way in the closing to close this out. And we're not pulling anymore. Look at that. I told you. See how them cards flip? It's already done got started. They already done got started. Look at that. All these cards came up in the reverse. And here go the only one came in the upright. There go. Time to heal. Time to heal, people. Time to come up and wake up. The storm boat is in effect. So it can lead you and let you know now it's time to heal. Now that you see things better, now you can think for yourself. Now you can maneuver for yourself. Now you can process for yourself. Now you can do the things you need to do for yourself without the interference. That may be the only one. Okay. Look at that. Master of mediumship. Hey, look like I done got me a degree. All right. And then we got creative expressions. Ooh, like I got me an honor and a degree. Okay. And I feel like, man, I got me an honor and a degree. Do you hear me? I feel like I done got me an honor and a degree. Do you hear me? Look at that. Time to heal. Storm boat. It's time to heal. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. All praises belongs to him. I can see it just like that, y'all. For real. I can see that just like that. Do you hear me? So I hope I help somebody. I hope I help you guys. Help wake your eyes up. And when I look down, what I see right there. And not only do I see that, let me show you what I see. Look what I see, y'all. You ain't gonna tell me the spirit ain't speak. Y'all know, look what I just looked down to see. Do you hear it? Ha! And then I see this right here. Guardian of the heart. It says, guide your mind and find your inner peace. Okay? Guide your mind and find inner peace. It's time for you to do this. This is what it's time for you to do. Guide your mind and find inner peace. It's time for you to do this. Right here. Okay? Because, see, it's going to help you get there. It's going to help you get right there where you need to be. Okay? Let's read these two final cards and close this out. For Black Cat, it says, people who are silent may have something brewing inside them that you wouldn't believe. And then we got the Runes, if you know anything about that. Mysterious occurrences. And if you know anything about that word, or this teaching, or this worshiping, it all adds up. Go look it up. RUNES, just in case I didn't pronounce it right. Talk to you later.